Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. So far I have received a few comments asking for a few video tutorials using English. So in my channel most of my videos are in Spanish because it is my mother language, but I will try to create this geometry using Catia B5 in English. So let's see how it is going. So let's start uh, with Catia B5. We are going to create a part design and we are going to start. So if I bring here the image, creating the middle cylinder, and then we will start with both sides. So let's start just with the cylinder, creating a sketch using this geometry. So let's put the coordinates axis in the right orientation. And now let's create using two concentric circles what will be used to create the cylinder. So in this case, the internal diameter is 20 millimeters. Okay, 20 millimeters. And the external diameter, let's see what is the dimension. It is 45 millimeters. Okay, so yeah, I think I have missed I don't know if the relationship is right because here in the image, if you see, we have diameter 45 for the external and diameter 20, but the relationship looks different. So let's just quickly check what is the distance. Yeah, it's 12. So in theory, yeah, these are the dimensions. So anyway, let's move on. If we go out, and now we need an extrusion or a pad, and it's 60 millimeters, the dimension that we need to use. So let's put 30 and the mirror extended, and we have this cylinder. So I think that in this image there or looks like there is a mistake with this dimension for the internal diameter because let's see, the thickness that we have in this cylinder looks smaller than the one that we have here in the real part. So I think I'm going to change the internal diameter to be 30 millimeters instead 20. So let's do it pretty quick, just editing the sketch that we have created and just put here 30 millimeters. So it looks better now. This relationship looks more as in the image, so looks like the dimension in the image could be wrong. And what I have done, I have changed this 20 to be 30 millimeters. Okay, so now let's focus on the right hand side. And as you see here in this view, we have again another cylinder. You see, and the cylinder or the internal diameter is going through the thickness of our main cylinder. So let's find this plane right now, which it is 75 millimeters away of our coordinates axis. So if we create an offset plane and we have set 75 millimeters away, and now we can use this plane to support our sketch. Let's come here. Let's create here again another cylinder. So in external diameter, it says 20 again, but if you see, it is aligned with the diameter that we have changed to be 30. So I will change this to be 30 as well. So let's make this 30 millimeters, 30. And the internal hole, let's focus on here. So internal hole, I cannot see the dimension. So it looks like that dimension has been missed. So we can pick maybe 20 millimeters. So yeah, let's do it. So at the end, the important thing that we want to have is the, the final geometry or a geometry close to the one that we have in the image. So accuracy on dimensions is not the most important thing. So now let's do a path and we are going to use this surface. So you see how both cylinders are joined together as we want. So now we need to create a hole to remove the material there. So we can use pretty quick this plane as reference, and we can just project this line, exit, and now we need to do a pocket operation, and it will be up to next. So in theory, choosing next, it will just remove material here. So if we pick to last, it will create the hole also on this one. You see, but we don't want that. So let's keep till next. Okay, so now we need to create this top portion. So again, we are going to create this plane and we will create the sketch on it. So we have this dimension which is 22 millimeters, and this is what we are going to use. So let's create a plane offset from this one, 22, and we are going to use this one to create our sketch on it. So we can project this geometry just to be used as reference, and now we can create the shape. Yes, something close to the final geometry, but not perfect. And now we can use symmetry restraint here. If we do symmetry there, okay, let's create also the hole there. We will do it later on because we need it to go through the cylinder as well. So as we need to do a pocket, we will do it, yes, in one. So this dimension will be 27 millimeters, and this radius is 9 millimeters. 9 millimeters there. Okay, we have done a mistake, so I need to remove this portion of the projected line that we don't want to be part of our sketch. And now we just need to create extrusion against this surface. Okay, so now we can create pretty quick here, just a circle, and we can create this one, which will be the hole that we have with diameter 4.5. Okay, so this circle is concentric here. Here we have, and now we can create a pocket in this case, and will be up to next, just to go through the top portion of the cylinder. So with this operation, we have finished the right-hand side of this part. So now we can move onto the left-hand side to create this geometry and finish the geometry. So I hope that so far you are enjoying this video. So if that's the case and you want more videos using English, um, leave your thumbs up or any comment and I will appreciate it. So let's keep going with this geometry. So now we need a sketch there, and here we need to find the angle. So we don't have an angle because we have this line which is tangent to the cylinders, and that will give us the angle because we have this dimension and that dimension. Okay, so let's start. So firstly, let's do a projection there, and now let's create a line there, another line here, and we need to join both ends with an arc. So if I do this, okay, so now I can start creating tangent consent and restringent there, another tangency here, tangency there, another one here, and the last one there. Okay, so now we need to put the center of this arc in the right position, so it is 30 millimeters here and it is 50 in horizontal way. Okay, and now this radius is 7 to do. Just 1 second. So 7.5 is the radius for the internal one, but the external one, it looks like is this dimension is not the best way of adding this dimension in the image, but anyway, we will use 26. So will be radius 13. Okay, so now we need to add the slot. So in Catia we have, let me just find the slot option or elongated hole, which is creating the hole automatically, which is pretty good option because we don't need to create it. Okay, I have picked the wrong dimension, so it's that one, 7.5, and I just need to measure. So again, this way of adding the notations is, let's see, not the best one in the world, so we have 12 there. So that means that we have 24 in total, which will be, should have been the right way to add this dimension. So we have still missed this constraint. So what we can do here is just a line joining this point. And now we need to make that construction line, and we need to make these two lines coincident. And we have the sketch completely green. So final operation is to remove this portion of the projected edge that we don't need. And the total thickness here, oh, I have removed completely. So let's edit again. I don't know, it shouldn't be, okay. It was as construction, so now it is better. And finally, if we pick this sketch, we have 10 millimeters in total, so 5 mirror extended, and that's it. This is the final geometry uh, as we have in this model. So a few dimensions were not the best in the world, so we have done some approximations, but as you see, the main or the geometry is more or less as we wanted it to be. So I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial in English. So I have done a few in English in the past, but I haven't done any one new since a long time ago. So my plan is that if you want more tutorial in English and if you let me know, I will start creating more content just using English because I think that it will allow you to watch my videos if you are not a Spanish speaker. So yeah, if you have not done it yet, just subscribe to my channel, leave your thumbs up, and see you in my next video. Okay, bye. Have a good day.